Poverty amongst South African women is set to dominate Zuma's Women's Day message, and Sifiso Nhlapo started his BMX campaign at the London Olympics with the seeding run yesterday. I'm Busisiwa Khatebe with the latest news update. Poverty among South African women is set to dominate President Jacob Zuma's Women's Day message. The president is expected to deliver the main address at the National Women's Day celebrations at the Union Buildings in Pretoria later this morning. The newly elected chairperson of the AU Commission, Dr. Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma, is also expected to attend. Ndebo Mukobo reports.
The 2012 National Women's Day takes place under the theme 56 Years of Women United Against Poverty, Inequality and Unemployment. The event marks the 56th anniversary of the Women's Anti-Pass March to the Union Buildings in 1956.
For more on Women's Day, catch our Women Soldiers special package on option 7. Parts of the N3 between Johannesburg and Durban have been closed again to clear ice from the carriageway. Rescue officials have been busy since yesterday, assisting those caught up in the unfavorable weather over parts of the country. Senior Manager of the Road Traffic Management Corporation, Ashraf Ismail, says due to the changing conditions, officials are constantly monitoring the situation.
We have been told that there are slippery, icy conditions between Escort and Mooi River. Traffic is diverted via the R103 from Escort and back on the N3 at Hurtcote. The conditions are changing constantly, and a temporary road closure in Harrismith is also being applied because of brine which is being poured onto the road surface to deal with the ice formation. We want to indicate to motorists to just constantly be aware of news reports, weather reports and traffic reports, because things do change, and they change on an hour-to-hour basis.
16 people have been injured in a bus accident on the Tsanin bypass outside Polokwane in Limpopo. Netcare 911's Jeff Wicks says the bus driver apparently lost control of the vehicle on a straight section of the road. The vehicle overturned and skidded to a halt on its side. 3 of the passengers were seriously injured. He says when paramedics arrived at the scene, the injured people had already clambered from the wreckage. They were treated and stabilized at the scene before being transported to nearby hospitals. And lastly, Sifiso Nhlapo started his BMX campaign at the London Olympics with the seeding run yesterday afternoon. He was a little disappointed with his 30th placing. That gives him the outside gate in an 8-man quarter-final that includes Dutchman Twan van Gent and Australian Sam Willoughby. The top 2 riders after 3 runs and the next 2 after 5 runs qualify for the semi-finals.
Yeah, I mean, I got through safe. That's the main thing, First and foremost, we're BMX racers. We race with 7 other guys on the gate, and that's what we're all brought up doing. This time trial seating thing is kind of new for us. It's been around a while, but you'll see tomorrow's going to be a totally different ballgame.
Catch the latest news anytime here on Newsbreak, option 1.